Today I'll walk you through step by step how to set up and use the Gantt chart view in ClickUp to plan your project timelines, track task progress, and manage dependencies with confidence. ClickUp is one of the most powerful all-in-one project management platforms available today, and its Gantt chart view transforms the way you see your work. Instead of reading through a flat list of tasks, you get the entire project laid out across a living calendar so you can spot conflicts, bottlenecks, and scheduling gaps at a glance. That kind of clarity is invaluable whether you're managing a solo freelance project or coordinating a team of 20. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. The first thing you need to do is log into your ClickUp account. Head to your browser, open ClickUp, and enter your credentials to sign in. Once you're inside the dashboard, navigate to the specific space, folder, or list that contains the project you want to manage. Take a moment here to make sure you're in the right place. ClickUp organizes work in a hierarchy. Workspaces sit at the top, then spaces, then folders, then lists, and your individual tasks live inside those lists. So if you're working on a website redesign, you might navigate to a space called Marketing, open a folder called Website Launch, and land on a list called Development Tasks. That is the level where your Gantt chart will display the actual work. Getting your navigation right from the start means the view you open will show the tasks that matter to your project, not someone else's. Now that you're in the right place, it's time to open the Gantt chart view itself. Look at the horizontal row of view tabs near the top of your screen. You may already see labels like List, Board, or Calendar. If a tab labeled Gantt is already visible, simply click it and the view loads immediately. If Gantt doesn't appear in your tab bar, don't worry, it just means this particular list hasn't had the Gantt view added yet. Click the small plus icon, usually labeled Plus View, and a menu of available view types will appear. Scroll through until you find Gantt, select it, and click the button to add the view. ClickUp will save it as a permanent tab for this list, so you won't have to repeat this step next time you return. One thing worth knowing, the Gantt view is available on ClickUp's paid plans, so if you don't see it as an option at all, it's worth checking your current plan level. Once the view loads, you'll notice the left side of the screen lists your tasks by name, while the right side shows a horizontal bar chart stretching across a calendar. That's your Gantt chart, already populating itself based on the start dates and due dates already assigned to your tasks. With the Gantt chart open, you can now review the timeline in detail, and this is where the real power of this view becomes apparent. Start by scanning the horizontal bars on the right side of the screen. Each bar represents a single task, and its position on the calendar tells you exactly when that task is scheduled to begin and when it's expected to be complete. The length of the bar gives you an immediate intuitive sense of effort. A short bar means a quick job, while a long bar stretching across several weeks signals a more involved piece of work. Hover over any bar or click on it to pull up the full task details, including the assignee, the priority level, and any notes or attachments. As you scan the timeline, pay close attention to the order in which tasks appear and whether any of them overlap or leave an unexpected gap. In well-structured projects, certain tasks genuinely cannot start until a previous one is finished. For example, you can't begin user testing on a web page until the development work is complete. These relationships between tasks are called dependencies, and in the Gantt chart view, ClickUp visualizes them as connecting lines drawn between taskbars. If dependencies are already set up on your tasks, you'll see them now as arrows or lines linking one bar to the next, and you can immediately judge whether the scheduling is realistic or whether two dependent tasks are dangerously close together. If you notice a task has no start date or no due date, it won't appear on the chart correctly, so treat this review step as a quality check. Any task missing its dates is a gap in your plan, and you'll want to go back and fill those in so your timeline is complete and trustworthy. By the time you've finished this review, you've done something genuinely important. You've given yourself a single authoritative picture of your entire project across time, and that visibility is the foundation of every well-run plan. Instead of switching between scattered task lists or relying on memory to know what's coming next, you can see the whole shape of the project from one screen, which tasks overlap, which sit on the critical path, and where the schedule might be tighter than it first appears. From here, the natural next step is to start setting or refining task dependencies directly within the Gantt view, and then to experiment with dragging bars along the timeline to reschedule tasks quickly without opening each one individually. As your project moves forward, Come back to this view regularly. It's one of the most effective early warning systems you have for catching a delay in one task before it ripples through everything downstream. You've now logged in, navigated to your project, added the Gantt chart view, and completed your first real review of the timeline and dependencies, a foundation that will serve you on every project you manage from here on. Save this video so you can revisit these steps whenever you need a quick refresher, and if it was useful, a like really does help the channel reach more people. See you in the next one.